Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. To be alone on a planet that is about to explode. That's oddly comforting and terrifying at the same time.
I don't think I'd have any comfort from that.
I guess I would just sit back and look up at the planet that's coming towards, that we're going towards, and just be like, I wonder if I could spit and it would land on the planet that we're about to hit before we hit it. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Just give it a shot, see what happens. All of a sudden you spit high enough, all of a sudden you say, "Aye! We're still gonna fucking die, but aye!" Yeah. This show, you know, I'm convinced more and more that this show is actually really, I'm loving this so far, man. I'm loving this show. And there were people who, you know, were saying that it was not as good and it was shitty and, you know, it made Loki a wimp. And I'm like, what? No. I mean, if you want to see Loki as a wimp, watch the previous Thor films. I mean, he got his ass kicked by Thor. He got his ass kicked by the Dark Elves. He got his ass kicked by a Valkyrie in Ragnarok. Are you serious? Give me a break. Loki has been the loser the entire time, and now he's able to have his own thing, and now he's determining his own fate, as far as we know. I mean, you know, blessed is a timeline. I don't actually believe in that shit. But, alright, I guess the Nexus event, which is this episode, let's see what it has in store for us. Let's go ahead and get this up on screen. Alright, Loki, what you got for us?
There's our variant.
Huh?
On the authority of the Timekeepers, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
Huh?
Who said it?
Is this young Sylvie?
I think it is.
Maybe this is why she hates the TVA.
And it's her. It's the one who's like the head.
Next case.
Right here!
Okay.
What'd they say? You okay?
No, Mobius, I'm not. Under the best of circumstances, it's jarring to stand before the Timekeepers. Every moment those variants are out there, we're all in danger.
Except they're really not in danger at all at the moment.
Yeah, if anything, all they have to do is do nothing and boom,
Be the end of it.
problem solved.
Everywhere and every when I went caused a Nexus event. Sent off a smoke flare. Because I'm not supposed to exist. Until eventually I figured out where to hide. Now, that's where I'll die. Not now.
You had rings around them. You're amazing.
We've got something. Temporal lock.
You ever seen a branch like that?
No.
Oh, that's going up big time. What? Oh.
All right, it's ready. What is this? You'll see. Mobius! Okay, one last desperate trick from the desperate trickster. Go ahead.
The TVA is lying to you.
Put him in.
Conniving, craven, pathetic worm.
Oh.
You.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's what I
the
figured.
collar.
It's just gonna be a loop.
You did this.
Could try blocking since you know which hits are coming.
Listen, you are a reconstruction of a past event, created by the organization that controls all of time.
Knee. Do it.
Smack. I knew it.
Knee punch.
Did Loki say anything while you were in there?
Yeah. So the TVA's lying to me. Why?
Just doing my job.
I cut off your hair because I thought it'd be funny. And it's not. I'm a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm scared of being alone.
I have something to say, but I'll save it for later. She's gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally all she's meant for. Pow.
You
Pow.
are alone. And you always will be.
Thought she was gonna, you know, pop him in the pills one more time and punch him.
Ready to talk?
Okay, you said the TVA's lying to me. Go ahead. Or is that just a cockroach's survival mechanism kicking in?
Let me out of this place, stop beating me up, and I'll tell you.
Cockroach, got it. Why don't you just tell me what caused the Nexus event on Lamentus?
Let me say this again. I'm not going to tell you, just so you can turn around immediately afterwards and prune me.
Yeah, give my regards to Lady Sif.
No, what? No, please not. Just wait. Wait. She came to me on Asgard a long time ago. And then she took me to one of her apocalypses. And that's where we hatched our plan together. Something very, very big is going to happen. And when it does, I'll dispose of her.
We saved you the trouble there. She's already been pruned. So assume I do set you free. Is that
Hang on, wait, hang on. What did you just say?
What?
Good riddance.
You don't mean that.
It's like, look at your eyes. You like her.
What?
You like her. Does she like you?
Was she pruned?
I mean, no wonder you have no clue what caused the Nexus event on Lamentus. Both of you are just swooning over each other, I guess.
Tell me the
apocalypse. That's pure chaos. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now. What a incredible seismic narcissist.
It lends to the idea a narcissist can only really love themselves. And if a narcissist could clone themselves, they would literally only fuck themselves.
Our interests are aligned.
Overthrowing the timekeeper.
Maybe they need to be overthrown.
I'd box your ears.
Mobius, listen. If what Sylvie told me about this
An
place
insult
is
my
true,
grandpa
and in fact,
always used to say to
I
me.
had a box you.
Yeah. You're your female self. You have some demented crush on
You're all variants! Timekeepers didn't create you, they kidnapped you from the timeline. So before this, you had a past. Maybe you had a family. A life.
Nice try.
No. Think about it.
That was good. You two, what a pair.
That's why she's so bent out of shape, because when she got enchanted, she remembered something.
Open the door. Come with me.
I received word from the timekeepers. They want to personally oversee the variants pruning, and they want you there too.
It's about time. What are you gonna do with that trophy?
Oh,
Where's that gonna go?
you're right.
Ooh. Oh.
Switcheroony.
Oh, you wanted a fair fight? I respect that.
When you were in my head, I saw something. I showed you a light before the TVA. That's a trick, it's a deception.
No, it's not.
I was created by the timekeeper. No. I can't create memories.
Show me.
I looked happy.
You're not hearing me. I was there. This was real what I saw. This is a place that I've been. Calm down, I'm variant. So are you. So is every single person in this place. I'm ending this.
Ravonna.
What are you doing?
Passing the time.
Do you care about this variant?
Sylvie, I'm not sure if care is the right word. I think we've covered this back in.
Really believe you deserve to be alive?
I don't know.
Then you better figure it out quick, because the Nexus event the two of you caused, I think whatever that connection is, can bring this whole place down.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I think you have something of mine.
What's going on?
You know where to go, if I could go anywhere. Wherever it is I'm really from. Maybe I had a jet ski. That's what I like to do. Just riding on my jet ski.
Prune him.
No!
Oh, damn it.
No!
I knew there was something I didn't like about these bastards the whole time.
Who was in here with her?
Sorry, man. B-15 insisted.
Put out an alert for Hunter B-15.
Do you remember me?
I do.
What was my Nexus event? Must have been important.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody who isn't evil has a color scheme in their room like that either, by the way.
As promised. The variants.
Do your worst.
Oh no, I don't think you believe that. I think you're scared.
No, variant. You're nothing but a cosmic disappointment.
Oh! Hunter!
Hell yeah.
Hunter B-15, hell yeah.
For all time.
Sylvie's sword.
Don't let him get her. Check the only other cool person for the moment.
Yeah. Not his style, but he can roll with it. Oh.
Oh!
Wait!
Oh!
They're robots! They're not they're...
Minus androids.
Who created the TVA?
It still has to be someone with enormous power because they've granted the power of time travel to like everyone in the TVA, you know?
Either that or someone incredibly intelligent.
I have to tell you something. This is new for me.
What?
Just say it. Uh-oh. No!
Fuck!
Ravona!
You've got to be shitting me. Yes. I'm hoping it's about to show what I think it is, which is pruning doesn't kill people.
Hey, buddy!
So I've been wondering since they killed Mobius, I'm just like, does it actually kill you? Because they make it out like it did.
Is this hell?
Not yet, but you will be unless you come with us.
Other Loki Wait a second! Wait a second! Did I see that right? Lizard Loki?
Also like how the one on the right has like an old school comic book looking costume.
Yeah, it looks like he got like it looks like he's an old school like yeah, he's an old school cosplayer.
Like not only is he old, but so is his costume.
Yeah, it's like an old school cosplayer from the 1970s or some shit like that. Like he played the Loki in like a made-for-TV movie in the 1970s. Dude, I want to know the story of this Loki. This dude looks fucking badass.
From the background behind him, it looks like there's just like these offshoot timelines that the pruning rods send people to. So they're not actually killing people when they use them. They're just sending them somewhere else.
What resets, the reset charges.
It's probably doing the same thing.
All the stuff that the variant affected in that timeline gets sent here.
Most likely.
That's what I'm thinking. Holy shit, dude. This just opened up a whole new door for me, man. Like, I'm all about this. I am all about this right now. I hope Mobius comes back. It's like, hey, Ravona.
Seriously, how are you going to be working under these supposedly godlike timekeepers? See one of them get decapitated and his head roll off and it be mechanical, and then your next move is to still try to disintegrate a dude that basically just showed you that your entire fucking life's a lie. It's like, is she really that fucking oblivious that she didn't notice the fucking mechanical head?
I would say she knows more than she's letting on.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that there's a lot more. Well, okay, first off, we have the timekeepers. Now we know the timekeepers are nil. They basically mean nothing.
I'm just wondering who could be behind this, because
I don't know.
I mean, imagine like a timeline where there was one singular Loki that actually was so smart that he did manage to become the king of literally everything, and this is his doing.
Or something else. Time travel.
Like, what's one of the most powerful Marvel villains that we haven't seen yet?
Honestly, Taskmaster's up there, but he's more...
Taskmaster's more of a human, though.
He is human, but he adapts to situations better than anyone else. I would say probably in terms of Marvel, let's see, I would say the Watchers, maybe. But I don't think I think they're just observers. They don't seek
They have the X-Men rights again, right? Like, what if it's like fucking their own version of like
Apocalypse?
Yeah, Apocalypse or something.
Or Galactus.
Yeah. Galactus, maybe.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of different like overworld beings that it could be. There's a lot of different big baddies that this definitely could be.
If I have to guess, I think this along with WandaVision are probably not going to be the overthrow of whatever bad guys behind this. They're going to be the setup for the next big bad. And I think Multiverse of Madness is probably going to delve further into this.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that Doctor Strange movie because that to me is the next step of this Marvel timeline. Because if what I'm thinking is going to happen is we're basically going to get I'm hoping that it happens. I'm thinking that the sacred timeline is going to divide. And I think we're going to get multiple ways that the story can be told. And I think we're going to get the main one that we're on right now, which comprises of who's left over after Endgame. Who's left over, the new heroes and everything. And then I think we're going to do a different one with the Eternals. I'm hoping that's what they're doing anyway. Because if the Eternals are their own thing, and it's successful, they could have their own Marvel Cinematic Universe in that aspect. But I don't know, dude. There's so many questions that I have. But Loki seems to be the one that is setting up it. Like, this plus WandaVision is setting up the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And Captain America and the and Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
See, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was setting up stuff more like main timeline.
Yeah.
WandaVision was like also main timeline, but we heard about, the hints going into the Multiverse of Madness movie whenever they dropped the name of the Sorcerer Supreme at the end of it. But also, the Multiverse of Madness, this particular show seems to be having a lot of implications for how that might play out.
Yeah, and hold on, Marvel Cinematic Universe, here we are. Okay, so films, what's coming up? Oh. In terms of oh, for God's sakes. Feature films, there we go. So what we have, Phase 3. Phase 3 officially ended with Far From Home, and Phase 4 began with Black Widow. Let's see. Also includes multiple streaming series.
I still haven't watched Far From Home yet.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh, dude, it's great. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about it.
Need to give that a watch sometime.
Yep.
And then there's The Eternals, No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, Love and Thunder, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which I don't know what they're going to do with. I don't know what they're going to do with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, but we'll see. The Marvels.
From the looks of it.
Go ahead.
Go back up. Scroll back up a little bit. So, I don't know. If they have those movies tie into the main plot as well, there still could be a lot of setup before we get to the Multiverse of Madness, but it feels like this is what has to be laid down before that can happen. Because, as of right now, we're kind of having a whole deal with, there's a sacred timeline. It brings all timelines together. It kind of, almost makes it seem like there couldn't be, alternate universes where stuff goes a different way at all due to the timekeeper setup or whatever. And also, I feel like that's going to have to be unplugged somehow before we could have a multiverse to explore in any capacity, you know?
Yeah, and
unless we're denoting timelines in different universes as, you know, multiverses are like two completely separate things. It's like this is only the sacred timeline for their universe, not for all universes, basically.
Jesus. So, all right. So Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. That's the next one that's within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Then Eternals, No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, which is going to be 2022 is going to be nuts for like Marvel films, because we got Multiverse of Madness, Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever, The Marvels, and yeah,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
that's 2023.
Oh, okay.
Quantum Mania. Sounds like a fucking WrestleMania. Sounds like a wrestling pay-per-view, which I'm all about. But The Marvels, which yeah, Monica Rambeau coming back as a Miss Marvel, I'm all about. I loved her character in WandaVision. Love and Thunder, which, you know, Chris Hemsworth being on that, and plus they got Taika Waititi coming back to direct it.
Yes, the Guardians will be featured in the film.
Yeah,
nice.
And then of course that's going to be a little bit of a stopgap, because later on, now that James Gunn is finished officially with the Suicide Squad, he is now on board with Guardians Volume 3, which he said is going to be his last Marvel film, which, given everything that he's been through with Marvel, I don't blame him. If he quits Marvel and goes over to DC and just does shit for DC forever now, I wouldn't blame him, because I mean, they cut him loose for bullshit, so piss on him for all I care. But God, man, I love this. I love that this is also the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. What? Set to premiere December 2022. What the fuck? I don't know. Filming will occur during the production of Guardians Volume 3. So is that going to be like a thing on... oh God, I hope it's not like the Star Wars Christmas special. That'll just be a nightmare. Also, Happy Light Day, everyone. Jesus. All right. Well, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you all very much for tuning in. This was Loki, Season 1, Episode 4, the Nexus event. Damn, what an episode. I was not expecting it to go like that. So, yeah, I guess until next time, everyone. Signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.